Om. Namaste everyone.
स्मरामि हृदि संस्फुरत् आत्मतत्त्वम् सच्चेत् सुखम् परमहंस गतिम् तुरीयम् यत् स्वप्नम् जागरम् सुषुप्तिम् अवैति नित्यम् तत् ब्रह्मनिष्कलम् अहं न च भूत सङ्गः तत् ब्रह्मनिष्कलमहं न च भूत सङ्गः. Early in the morning, I contemplate on Atman, the existence-consciousness bliss absolute, which pulsates clearly in the heart as I. It is the goal of the realized persons. It is the fourth state, ever witnessing and illuminating the three states of waking, dream, and deep sleep. And it is indivisible. And hence, I am not at all the conglomerate of the five elements.
What Neelakantanji just said about contemplation, in Vedanta it is only contemplation, nothing else. And contemplation is remembering the truth or trying to remember truth all the time. Someone can ask, just by remembering, how would you get it? How remembrance makes it manifest in you. Try to understand that anything which we gain in this worldly life is not just mere accident. It happens because of our intention, desire for it, thinking about it. Because we have intention, we have desire, we work on it. And that energy, which is nothing but compassion, provides us that. Now the intention or thought is to know that, which is providing everything. So what it gives us, we are not interested in that. We are interested in that itself, the source. Now you contemplate on the source. Whatever technique we use to contemplate, it's up to us. Whatever we like, whatever works for us. Whether it's taking the name of Lord, japa, or a mantra, or just sitting in pure silence and recognizing truth in our heart. How do you contemplate truth in your heart? And by what organ? Always remember that whatever our sense organs are perceiving is not truth. Whatever we are seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, nothing which our senses can perceive is truth. That means you need a sixth sense, something different to perceive truth. All these sense organs completely fail to reveal truth. The reason is because these sense organs themselves are fake. It is hard for people to understand this truth. But anything which is changing, which is coming and going, cannot be truth. Something which itself is fake, how can it tell you the real? Can a fake thing can tell you about real? Only a real thing can tell you about real. That means, are there two real things? One real thing we want to know, and we need another real thing to know the real. It is always said that real, absolute is only known by real only. That doesn't mean there are two real things. Only self knows itself. So we have to come in our contemplation to this conclusion that I am the self. I am that Atman. Nothing less than that can make us reveal truth. Buck stops here. When we contemplate that I am that real, I am nothing but self. Right now, even in illusion, we are self. But we cannot see self because self is so subtle that all this gross object of body-mind complex takes over. And because this body-mind makes a noise in form of thoughts, in form of actions of the body, and this whole world which this mind shows, self is hidden, unrevealed, unmanifest. What we see, we believe. I am this body, there is a word, People with this type of body don't live more than 100 years. And I'm seeing in pictures, videos, what people have told, and what I have experienced. This body is going towards death or decay and will die. And I have seen other people with similar bodies are already dead. And I have seen people suffering with diseases in this body. I've also seen in myself that sometimes thoughts can play havoc. And I have seen people suffering from their mental health. Whatever I perceive within, whatever I see around me, it all points out that I am this body mind. And then there is a word in which I have to struggle. To survive, I have to work hard. I have to overcome resistance from other people, situations, and my inner struggle with my own mind. Then, with all this paraphernalia, where is this self? And they say self only knows the self. I am the knower. I know this word. I know my emotions. I know a lot of things. I know historical facts. I know science, geography, politics, so many things I know. And my mind keep learning new techniques, new things, new relationships, new places. But in this journey, I don't know self. Maybe sometimes I assume or I have some glimpses of something divine which I might call self. But that glimpse of self does not help me to get rid of my fear, to get me completely liberated, or to be free from sorrow all the time. Some people even have dream of God, or they see different things. Sometimes they have met God in a form in front of them, angels. But then those angels, those glimpses have gone away. I'm back to square one. If they say it is Sat-Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss, then I need to know it in a way that it never leaves me, or I never leave it. Or if they say I am that, then I should always feel I am that. It is very true, the only instrument we have to know anything in this world is mind. So let's start with that instrument. This instrument has a powerful force called as thought. Let's use this thought to know the divine in our heart. Because they say only self knows itself, then let's presume, mano to jano, you have to have belief in that you are that. Let's say I am that self. I am Brahman, I am Brahmasmi. So let's accept that. I don't know. I am completely entangled in my mind. But let's say that I am Brahman, I am self, I am Atman. This is contemplation. Be in your inner silence. Silence is the key to reach self. Focus on it only. If someone can't find silence, or the silence gets lost, ask this question, who am I? मैं कौन हूँ? And you will again get silence. This silence has no form. It is nameless. It is eternal. It is pure bliss, devoid of all thoughts. In silence, there is no doership. It is incapable of doing any action. For every action, it is dependent on a form though it is the source of everything. It is only Sakshi, witness to everything. It is the real enjoyer. It is the real enjoyer. Whenever we, that ego, mind body complex, thinks, I am enjoying, actually, this self is enjoying and we have only reflection of it. Don't mix any thought with this silence. You mix and it is gone. It is so pure, untainted, so sensitive in that sense that even a trace of impurity makes it disappear. You have feeling of lust, feeling of jealousy, feeling of greed, and it disappears. There's lot on stake to know the truth. All our impurities are on stake. All our wrongdoings, all identities, even the enjoyer in us which thinks I am enjoying, I need this, we seek something for enjoyment, that also has to disappear. Separate existence as ego has to completely disappear. All impurities are external. They are part of our projected ego only. It is only projection. That also proves a point that we all are pure, untainted. Sat-Chit Ananda. And all the play of impurities is only in our imagination, in our mind. That is why we call this word as dream, illusory. That means this whole form in which things are happening is like a hologram. It has no energy of itself. Contemplate on truth all the time. Give this one task to your mind. Let your mind be hooked with only one task. Then it will have no time to do anything wrong. Remember, only in pure mind self manifests. Right now, for us, this word exists, people exist, our thought exists. From this, we have to come where only I exist, self exists, nothing else exists. All thoughts keeps us as person. They have no other purpose. Only silence is liberating. We are pure silence. Pure silence is truth. We are pure silence. In silence, there is no movement. There is no sankalpa, intention in silence. No doer. No concept. Reject all thoughts. Abide in pure silence. Go deeper and deeper in this pure silence. I am nothing. Allow the energy of self to take over. Be in complete surrender. Allow it to take over everything. Perhaps no thought is left, but if any left, don't entertain. The one who entertaining thoughts is to be questioned, who am I? This will take you to your deeper inner silence and be happy and blissful in your own inner silence. We are pure silence. This silence is pure intelligence. This silence is also awareness. It is always aware. It does not go into dream or deep sleep. It is also not interested in what the mind shows in waking. It is aware of itself. It is all pervading. Because it is all pervading, there is no movement in it. It is perfect stillness. All movements, what we see, are all projections on it. Take opportunity of early morning before sunrise, Brahma Muhurat, when all ego minds are in deep sleep. Awareness is there. Ready to be revealed. Then surrender to that awareness and become one with that. Dissolving that separate mind, separate existence, and becoming one with the whole. There is no change in awareness with our eyes open or closed, whether the body is moving or not, whether it's night or day. Awareness manifests only in a pure heart. Heart which has no afflictions of ego, which is always contemplating on truth. Shriji has written to me, I need to know it in a way that it never leaves me, or I never leave it. Or if they say, I am that, then I should always feel I am that. This is very true. I am that I am, and nothing else. There is a warning in it which I need to tell everyone. Some people have this notion that once you know Brahman, and then you also know I am body, and you also accept I am body, then we are again in trap, because body is defined by actions, mind is defined by thoughts. The moment ownership comes back of the name and form, ego survives, doership continues, and so the suffering. When you give up, you give up. When you give up, we call it surrender, complete surrender. I don't know how many people understand meaning of surrender. After surrender, you can't ask again that give me body and form. Then it is not surrender. Surrender means disappearance of separateness. Surrender means merging in the source. Surrender means no separate existence. All is one, Advait, non-dual, Brahman only. I am that Brahman. It is not a feeling. It is not just a statement. It is truth. That separate person has to finish its story. You cannot go back to that again. If you have desire to be back again, then where is mukti? Where is liberation? Then you are still in bondage. Surrender is not half. You should try complete surrender. But if it is incomplete, be prepared and again bow down your head. I'm sure you will be successful if your heart is pure. Complete surrender is point of no return, no separate existence. Self never dies, is never born. Forms die every day, every second. If you want to be immortal, you don't want to die, then don't touch anything which has a form. Don't own anything which has a form. Then you are eternal. truth is very simple and so pure that please don't mix up with the impurity of ego. Otherwise, it will go away. When two people meet, they bring their good and bad stuff together. We have to accept their bad stuff and happy with their goodness. But here, when we meet with self, pure self, we have to burn away our goodness and badness and everything. We meet after disappearing. This meeting is very different from any other meeting. Here, just before meeting, we are not there. We disappear. We finish. We vanish. We finish in a way that we want to know what we were before, we cannot find. This is Manonasha. Loss of ego, loss of individuality. Then he only speaks, he only acts. So they say the body becomes instrument of God or divine. No separate existence, no doership, no person. This meeting makes us disappear. So we say he only exists. That means what we thought we were was part of illusion only. And now what we are is real. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you everyone for contemplating truth together. Thank you.